do you think, folks? My dad wasn't using these two pieces of deck. It was one big piece, and he just basically cut it in two. And then we're gonna try to lay one out first, maybe screened in, and the other one will just be lower so it doesn't block these two big windows. Amazing saving of money and also repurposing, which is a big part of the tiny house kind of sustainable way of doing things. Use what you got, see how far it gets. Let's see how far we get. Here we go. As we're putting this step in, typically a step is 6.5 inches. This winter, when you would open the door, if there's any buildup of snow, it ices, so it's a good idea to give it that one step. First step is put these cement blocks to put the 4x4 posts as close as we can, so we level them off as close as we can to the edge, and that way we can put the legs, cut them the height that they need to be. And that's what you do when you have kind of a ground that's sort of awkwardly and not very level, as long as each footing is level and that you can put a nice 4x4 post underneath. Alright, so what we're planning to do now is to put this kind of the porch deck area. So we're just prepping to move this up so that it can butt and just be one step down. Right now it's 2 steps and it's a little much, so we're just going to bring this up and then start putting the posts up on this side. Better get back in there.
T'es comique. T'es comique.
As you can see from these 4x4s, we're going to do the classic notch on one side, and then we'll put the other one in, drive it. We do that both on the bottom and on the top, just so that there's a nice edge that it sits on, tons of screws on the bottom, and we'll do the same thing up above. It works. morning, everybody. So this morning we are going to be putting the corrugated plastic on top of the porch, which I realize you can't really see. And we chose to go with semi-transparent, just to give a little bit of recluse from the sun that's going to be coming in here. Here's the porch. Looks lovely. A bit of a preview of what we're working on this morning. Okay, so here's how we're going to be putting this corrugated plastic on. So we're going to be leaving 1.5 inches on the edge, bringing this one flush. And as we're putting it down, we're just going to skip. So start one here, one here, one here, one here. Put the next one in, and then pin it there. So it's pretty basic stuff. We'll see how we can do under this blue sky. Beautiful. Here we go. We're going to be putting a clear bead along the edge. 1.5 on that corner versus this corner, so that we always have 1.5 inches every time that we lay a sheet down. The wind comes from here predominantly, so we're laying down that first sheet and then the next one so that it creates a way for the wind not to catch on any edges. Well, as you can see, the project, the old tiny house by the river, has advanced a little bit since you last saw it. We got a front porch, a couple of projects here and there. We're not anywhere near finished, but at least I have enough that I can show you something good and solid. I have to apologize for my fans that have been giving me some due flack that I haven't been showing any content. Sit back, relax, and enjoy what I'll be showing you. Meanwhile, I gotta go hit this river. It's time. Thanks for following along. God bless.